I just wanted to go over some of the newer selection techniques right now that are available to us. We've got the regular object selection tool, the quick selection tool, all of those we've gone over in the intro class and looked at. But we do have now the contextual menu up here, so you could click select subject through that one. And let's do a little comparison. So I'm clicking on that and it's working. I'm just going to copy and paste that to a new layer. And let's take a look at it. It looks pretty good. And I'm going to go back to our original layer, and this time I'm going up to select subject in the menu. If you're not seeing it, just go to object selection, quick selection, or magic wand, and one of those, and it'll pop up. And this time, make sure you're on cloud detailed results, because it will give you a better result in the latest version of Photoshop. So I'm going to select subject again, and this should be pretty good as well. And then Command J to put it on its own layer. And I'm going to come back down over here and check that out. That looks extremely good as well. They look very, very similar and probably use pretty much the same engine. So I'm going to put one on top of the other and just compare by going to difference. And it looks like there is a little bit of difference down in here. That could be just semi-transparency too, where those blossoms are. But so far it looks very, very similar. So there isn't a lot of difference between those two. So back to our original. Let's look at the object selection tool at this point, which is one that we've had for a while, and just go over our subject like that. And that one is not going to be nearly as good, I don't think. So let's look at that one. And you can see there's a whole lot of background left in that one. In this area, right in here, that is not left when we do these as well. So a lot of upgrades there by not using object selection tool, not using the quick selection tool, but instead using the newer AI-powered selection tools in cases where you have something like this. So just wanted to go over a couple of those first. Also, I want to, let's go back to our original and turn that one on. You can also go up here to your properties bar and click remove background. And that's going to give you another different result. And that looks like it did a pretty nice job as well. So that looks very good. We might have a little bit of stuff left in there, but let's take a look. And we have to get out of the object selection tool so we can see it. That looks a little cleaner to me. So I'm looking right in this area. See, right in there, right in there. Look at those particular areas. I'm going to just draw a marquee around it so you can see it. That area, I'm seeing background left. When I go to this one, there's no background in there. There's a little bit of a tinted bloom right there, but that's it. And it does a really nice job there. This one's just about exactly the same. I think that might be just a tiny bit cleaner, but it's so marginal there. So those are some of the newer selection objects selection tools that you've got in these latest versions of Photoshop. And I hope that helps.